高级修炼，把自己表达清楚。Advanced cultivation, expressing yourself clearly. Jiefeng. I once asked the greatest creator, why do so many people struggle to realize their desires? The greatest creator replied, because they haven't expressed themselves clearly. After returning from the non-material world, I continued to observe people's situations and found that the greatest creator's words were indeed accurate. When we complain that our desires are unfulfilled and blame the greatest creator, we often fail to realize that we haven't expressed what we want clearly. First, we haven't made it clear where we want to go, or what we truly need. Our hearts change constantly with time and our surroundings, sometimes even shifting several times a day, making it impossible for the greatest creator to assist us. For example, I want to be rich is a desire, but it's vague and lacks specifics. What kind of wealth are you looking for? To what extent? Is it material wealth or spiritual and inner richness? What's the standard of rich for you? If these details aren't clarified, this desire to be rich is hard to fulfill. It's not due to social injustice or the greatest creator's negligence. It's simply that we haven't clearly expressed ourselves. Similarly, if someone says, I want to go to heaven, this wish is also unclear. What kind of heaven do you envision? Is it a realm like the 1,000-year world? Or perhaps the 10,000-year world? Or something like the Celestial Islands continent? We need a clear image. Without one, it's hard for the greatest creator to help us. Or take, I want joy and freedom. This is also a vague concept without real content. What kind of joy and freedom do we want? How can we achieve it? Is it eating a cookie? Putting on a new outfit? Finding a like-minded friend? Building a villa abroad? Visiting a certain friend? Empty desires without substance are difficult to achieve. If we simply say, I want to build a comfortable house without a clear structural design, how can others assist us? Or if we only say, I want a good job without defining the nature of the work, how can the non-material universe respond? What do we really need? Coffee, tea, cola, orange juice, mineral water? If we only say, I want a drink, it's hard to satisfy that request unless we add, any drink will do. Most of people's troubles and conflicts arise because we don't express ourselves clearly. Much of the friction and struggle between people also stems from this lack of clarity. Many people say and write a lot, but still fail to express themselves clearly. It's like when I ask, which part of Chinese culture do you specifically want to revive? It's not enough to say, we want to revive Chinese culture. You need to specify the content. Spiritual practitioners, too, like to follow trends saying things like, I want to elevate my spirituality. But this is just an empty phrase. What is spirituality? How can it be elevated? You haven't clearly expressed the content. It's like saying, I want to grow vegetables, but without specifying what kind. If there are 1,000 beds, we can only sleep on one. We can't sleep on all 1,000 at once. If there are 100 boats, we can only take one to cross the river. We can't board all of them simultaneously. If there are hundreds of planes at the airport, we can only take one flight. Which bed will we sleep on? Which boat will we board? Which flight will we take? If we don't express ourselves clearly and simply wander back and forth, how can our desires be fulfilled? I observe some spiritual practitioners on certain websites. For a long time, they admire one boat's beauty, then another's splendor, sometimes trying out this bed, other times testing that one, squandering time yet remaining shallow. Critics who wander around pointing fingers aren't true spiritual practitioners. Only those who try to express themselves clearly are genuine practitioners. Is advanced cultivation really this simple? Just express yourself clearly? Yes, it's that simple. All you need to do is express yourself clearly. Try it. Who can express themselves clearly? When we do, our desires can be fulfilled. Expressing oneself clearly doesn't require flowery language or the pretense of profundity. It's about understanding your own heart. Below are 2 passages I wrote to mock others. Such exaggerated language is unnecessary. XX's thinking resembles a Bach melody resonating with the electrolytic essence of quantum mechanics, where the profundity of his thought lies in the Pavlovian philosophy applied to Newtonian classical mechanics. His imagination soars like photons spiraling through extragalactic light effects, gracefully resonating like the polarized angles of ant antennae spinning between elephant toes. His insights from cosmic ontology transcend ordinary perception, traversing the limitless horizon of the universe, blending the principle of form and emptiness with the exquisite coupling resonance of auditory mathematics. His greatness in smallness is captured in the perfect realization of the unity of heaven and humanity, manifesting in the atomic explosion's singular mushroom cloud within Einstein's mass-energy equation. The analytic functions of universal formulas apply to the synthesis of causality and quality-quantity transformation laws. As the grandeur of smallness surges like ocean waves freezing in the moment, an eagle spreads its wings. Infinite even numbers miraculously flutter like snowflakes in a serene microcosm, merging the essence of beauty into the logical reasoning of Marx's materialist dialectic, embodying the philosophy of a superhuman in the mundane life's chaotic butterfly effect, compressing and expanding the essence of space through topological transformations within primal dynamic balance, spiraling symbolically from ancient Mayan culture into the magical splendor of the future. It folds the marvelous transformations of reality into the profound rules of mind projection, surpassing all skills, transmitting the philosophical insights of past and present across the structure of the cosmos. Phenomena are the spatiotemporal reflection of essence, the actual manifestation of emptiness, a projection of self-nature in the material world. Through introspective observation and awareness, the world of phenomena reveals itself fully. The essence of phenomena is emptiness, utterly devoid of substance, reflecting the nature of phenomena. With no duality in mind, no two intentions in body, the mind is the spiritual source of self-nature, the origin of thought. The brain, a vessel of chemical reactions between inner and outer worlds, reveals the conscience of self-nature through the mind, disclosing the world of self-nature upon introspection. By creating our reality from cosmic essence, the reality we experience is a conscious reflection of our subconscious within emptiness. When meditation and introspection harmonize perfectly, reality emerges. The maximization of self lies in egolessness. The optimal path to refining the self is through the projection of awareness. The material world reflects egolessness, a phenomenon shaped by the desires of self-nature within the essence of emptiness. Only by grasping the essential properties of emptiness can we elevate the beauty of the mind to the highest realm of material reflection. Form mirrors the soul of emptiness. Emptiness is the natural essence of form. The method of ultimate awareness lies in transforming form into emptiness, understanding form through introspection atop the peak of the soul. The essence of love is the holistic projection of sexuality, aligned with the natural law of the Tao. The universe's essence is an unrestricted expansion of love within nature's bounds. When a tiger devours a fawn, it reflects self-nature's ultimate conquest within the realm of love. Beauty's principle lies in the absoluteness of love, with absolute beauty embedded within the unconscious awareness of relative beauty. Relative beauty is love concealed within the deep structure of appearance. When the mind's supreme beauty ascends into the boundless compassion of cosmic unity, beauty radiates an irresistible allure. The extraordinary lies within the awareness of the ordinary. Extraordinary skills in life harmonize biological and psychological attributes in a logical, natural competition. As chemical properties of life evolve with physical qualities, the extraordinary potential within the ordinary erupts. These passages are intentionally exaggerated and empty. Articles that appear flowery and profound like these, in fact, fail to express anything clearly. Although we can learn from others' wisdom and experiences, there's no need to waste time and energy on writing that doesn't express itself clearly. The more we read and study such writings, the more confused our thinking will become, and the deeper we'll sink into the illusion of word games.